I wanted to get on here very, very briefly and just talk about self-worth. I've recently just been going through a whole lot and just, really having to realize that, at the end of the day, it all boils down to self-worth. Loving yourself, being more concerned about your inner well-being. And I feel like, I wanted to kind of touch on that because I oftentimes give you guys advice about just different things. And I felt like it's something that I really can speak from personal experience. Just a little backstory. I myself have always suffered from that taking my kindness for weakness type of actions and behavior. And it's oftentimes resulted in people thinking that they can take advantage of me, thinking that, I may be less intelligent than other people because of the fact that I, lend myself to them or, tend to care about them in a way that they haven't been cared for before, or extend love to them as I'm commanded to do by God. It really has nothing to do with, them, per se. Me, I do it because I want to. I do it because I have the love to do it and I have the love to give. And recently I'm just, realizing more and more that there are people in my life that have to be removed because they degrade my position of self-worth. So I feel like, number one, we have to check around us completely and make sure that the people that are in our circle and the people that are around us are for us. Because the issue that creates is that, those people that aren't for us, they bring us down. They weigh us down. They drain us. They take from us. They're not giving. And then two, we have to also decide that it's time to encourage ourselves in everything that we do. From the time we wake up in the morning, I don't know, whether or not you're a religious person or not. I don't know whether or not you're a religious person or not, but making sure that you keep yourself continuously prayed up, that you're praying about your surroundings, the people in your life, asking God to give you discernment. Make sure that you're doing something positive that you feel aids to how you feel and your inner self-worth and your inner well-being. Whether it be sitting down and listening to your favorite song or turning that song all the way up and giving it all you got, okay? I mean, shaking it all the way down, bringing it all the way up, going around town, being all over the house, okay? Have that song on blast because it's your favorite and it deserves all the energy that you can give it, okay? So, that's another thing. I always find that, that's a very, very big thing for me. Just in, making sure that my inner well-being is well taken care of. Also, it can just be eating well. You feel better. I always say you feel better when you do better. And, sometimes that can entail in eating. Sometimes it's a little bit of comfort food, but don't get too overwhelmed in comfort because that same comfort can put on those comfort pounds. And lastly, 3, making sure that regardless of the time it takes or whatever, that you begin to honestly feel love. Whether it be spending more time with your family, whether it be, spending more time with your children, spending more time with your lover, making sure that you take out time to understand who you are. Because you have to give love time. And self-love and self-worth, it's no different. So remember, number 1, you have to make sure that, number 1, you are making sure. Madeline. Okay. Number 1, you make sure that you are taking out time you're getting rid of all of those negative people. Number 2, you're taking out time to improve your self-love or self-worth position. Whether it be dancing to your favorite song, making sure that you're doing all that you can to elevate yourself. And then number 3, taking time out to improve your love space, that love space that you have, that space in your heart. Sometimes we oftentimes don't have that self-worth and that self-love because of things that have happened to us, things that, people have done. And because of that, you want to make sure that you are constantly pouring into those people who are worth it, and then also allowing them to pour into you, whether that be your family, your children, your lover, whomever. You just making sure that you take that time out to improve your love space. So, you guys, hopefully this helped. I know Maddie's a little bit noisy. Please forgive me for that. But it's about feeding time, and again, taking that time to have self-love and self-space. Oh my God. And you guys,